guys, get ready with me to break up with my terrible boyfriend. Some of you guys might be commenting like, oh my god, I thought you guys, oof, ow. I thought you guys were doing good together. I thought you guys looked so cute on your social media, and no. So I actually thought we were doing really well, but basically here is how I found out he was cheating on me. With everybody. And I mean that. So we both met at work, which is nice because it was a really controlled environment. He wasn't feeling well, and so he asked me to cover his shift. Oh, and we work at the circus, by the way, so it was kind of like difficult. But in reality, he was actually meeting up with his girlfriend that day and didn't want me to tell anyone. But he also was really sick. Like, he had a very contagious and deadly disease, but he told me not to tell anyone that either. I didn't tell anyone because he was supposed to retire soon since he's like 76. Also, his girlfriend is like my favorite cousin ever of mine, so of course I took his shift so they could have a special day together. I'm honestly so glad I took that shift because during break I went to a coffee shop and ran into Lindsay Lohan, which was crazy, but that's a story for another day. He ended up coming to my house afterwards to thank me in person for taking his shift, and then he called me beautiful, which, like, to be honest, that's when I started like having a little bit of a crush on him. Also, he spent the night at my place that night because he ended up hanging out with my mom, and they just like hit it off as like really good friends, so I think he like slept in the bed with her like as a friend. And since my mom already like clearly liked him as a really good friend, I thought that he would be like, I don't know, cute to pursue. And I know what you're thinking. Isn't he dating your cousin? And yes, he was. But it's not like we would be a throuple or anything. He would just be dating me and then be dating her, like separately. And I told him that I liked him and he said, me too, which was honestly really cool. We started dating and I honestly thought he had so many green flags because like so many of my family members really liked him. Also, I forgot to mention, my cousin during this time went into a coma, so she was kind of like out of the picture. I actually kind of forgot about her until right now. I really hope she's doing well, honestly. Things ended up getting pretty crazy after that. Like, we started moving along in our relationship really fast. We moved in together and that was honestly really fun because he lived in a haunted house and a bunch of spirits lived there, and which like got toxic really fast. I was going about my day doing some Ouija boards when Susan, the ghost girl from the 40s, actually told me that she did a seance with my boyfriend. I'm not gonna lie, at first I didn't believe her because Susan is known to be a little bitch at times, but lo and behold, the other day I walked into his room and I saw all of the candles were floating. Like, I literally caught him in the act. So I did what any normal person would do, and I moved out that day and called my mom. My mom proceeded to get really mad at me because apparently that was also her boyfriend, which pissed me off even more because, like, mom, are we forgetting about dad or something? Not divorced. They're not even fighting. Like, where did this come from? Basically, this made me really competitive with her, so I got back together with him just so I could get back at my mom. And it was going really, really well until I found out he was also dating my dad. So my parents were ultimately cheating on each other with my boyfriend. I found all of this out because I went through his phone this morning. So I'm gonna go break up with him again. Wish me luck.
I hate to say it, but if the person that you're with is constantly worried that you're cheating on them, it's probably because they're cheating on you. When I was with my ex, he was always extremely paranoid, thinking that I was going to cheat on him, leave him, that I wasn't attracted to him, that I had secret relationships in the past, and just never believed a word that I said. His concern always confused me because I was always 100% honest with him and gave him absolutely no reason not to trust me. Plus, I literally wrote love songs about this dude. Like, what? All the pieces started to fall into place for me when 3 months into our relationship, he started slowly revealing that he had been cheating on me throughout our entire relationship. He also confessed to fantasizing about my sister and all of my best friends, but that's besides the point. Now, he's been a complete asshole ever since we broke up and has been posting super horrible things about me and even wrote a diss track and released it with my name and my picture attached. I'm convinced I'm being pranked at this point. Regardless of that, I just released a super nice love song that I wrote about him while we were dating because I love the song, and now I'm just goddamn embarrassed. The song came out yesterday on all music platforms, and he immediately started posting on his Instagram story super horrible things about me and super invasive stuff about our relationship. I'm doing everything I can to avoid stooping down to his level, and I've heard that success is the best revenge. I would absolutely love if you guys would help me kill him with kindness by streaming my new song For Me by Alina on all music platforms. Also, do I get a restraining order or...
Get ready with me while I tell you why I was gone for like a month. Okay, so firstly, she figured out I was doing stuff that I wasn't supposed to be doing, so she got mad and she took my phone. And that's cool, that's cute, that's cool, right? Then she felt that I was doing something else, and then she was like, so I'm already knowing she finna take more stuff because I already knew. So then I go for a walk because I start breaking stuff in my room, y'all. And then when I came back home, tell me why she locked the door on me. Girl, and so I started pounding on the door because who was you locking the door on? So then she opens the door and she's like, you can either come in here and go to bed or you can leave. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. And she's like, actually, you know what? I don't even care. You can leave. And I'm like, okay. So I left. Does that not sound like I can leave, y'all? So then I grab my stuff and I go to Whataburger. I don't have a phone at this point, y'all. I have my iPad though, so I'm calling Shane and he's not answering. So then my coworkers, they're like, you want us to get you an Uber to his house? And I remembered his address. So I'm like, okay, bet. So I got the Uber and I went to his house. The door was open, so I just walked in, went to his room. I was like, Shane, y'all, he's so sweet. He was like, do you want a shower? Do you want food? So sweet. So then I'm like, let me call my mama because I feel so bad. Like, you know, she don't know where I am. I don't have my phone. I feel so bad. So I'm like, let me call her. She tells me, oh, I called the police. You're a runaway. And if you don't come home now, you're going to juvie. Miss me and what? What you say? Y'all, I just realized the TV was on this whole time. It's okay. It's like we on FaceTime. This judge running after these criminals, y'all. I'm watching it. Anyways. Then she was like, I already have Shane's address. I'm on my way. All right. Okay. So then I got in the car. Tell me why it's a whole family reunion. Why we have my auntie, my cousin, and my cousin girlfriend? Bye. All right. That's my cute little fun story, y'all. And from then on, I was grounded. I still am. I just have TikTok. But we gonna thug it out like always. But, yeah. Y'all know I'm always getting into something. It's normal. I hope you can hear me because the TV in the back. But I don't know, y'all. I wanted to watch my little show today. Well, it's not really a show. It's a YouTube channel, but... Okay, guys. Makeup done. Love y'all. And that's the end of the story. Did I say that? I don't know. I love you guys so much. And as always, bye.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but get ready with me to go pick up a boy from the airport that I have never met. He was also going to be staying with me for 3 days. Don't worry. I'll explain it. So basically back in January, this really cute guy showed up on my For You page and he looked so cute and fun. And I was like, okay, this man is obviously probably famous. I'm gonna comment on his TikTok because the video only had like 50 likes. So I was like, I'm early. He's gonna see it. And if he doesn't see it, like no big deal. Whatever. So I commented on the video, please give me a chance because I wanted this man to give me a chance. He was cute as fuck. Then he likes my comment and I go back and check and he is not famous at all. He's like some random college kid that goes to BYU in Utah. But he liked my comments. And I go and check my DMs on TikTok and this boy has DM'd me. And his DM is like, please give me a chance. So I'm like, hold up. A little Uno reverse card. And then I go and check my Instagram DMs for whatever reason. He slid into the Instagram DMs too. Hello? So of course I answered the DM and we start talking. And then he's like, what's your Snapchat? And what's your phone number? I'm like, wait a second, this guy like kind of likes me. Like he's asking me for my phone number and my Snapchat. Like that's crazy. So I give it to him and we start Snapchatting and texting and doing the things, you know, getting to know each other. And of course that turned into like, oh my God, we should FaceTime sometime. And then around like the 2-month end point, I was like, I want to see you in person. And he was like, same. So we were trying to plan something around like February, March, but it just kept falling through. We both are students, we both work on the weekends. So I was like, let's just wait a little bit. So last Thursday, 4/20 comes around and he's like, hey, Becca, I'm looking at flights. And I was like, okay, Slay, like what weekend in May are you looking for? And he was like, oh, I'm looking at next weekend. As in like, it was a Thursday and he was booking the flight for Wednesday, today. And he was like, I think I'm gonna buy them. They're like super cheap and I don't have anything going on that weekend. And I was like, okay. So we bought the flight and that brings us to today. I'm gonna pick him up in like an hour. I actually have a FaceTime appointment with my therapist and then I'm gonna go pick him up. So yeah, very excited, very nervous. I took a full body shower today. I am hairless. So yeah, that's the story. I'm nervous. Like 3 days is a long time to spend with somebody, but I've never spent any time with him other than like on my phone. Anyways, everybody pray that it goes well and that he doesn't murder me. I'll post an update and Trevor, if you see this, I'll see you at the airport.
No, I don't think you understand. I'm obsessed.
Guys, get ready with me. It's currently 3 in the morning. Now I'm doing everything possible to get the new Sol de Janeiro perfume. I need to get it at all costs because it's my friend's birthday in literally no time. And I still haven't found it anywhere in my city and online. So I'm in LA and I did all that I could to find it here. I ran in the rain just to get it. I took trains to different parts of the city, but it's actually impossible here. Went to all the Sephoras and still nothing. So this time I'm gonna do something way bigger. My other friend is going to a different state, Las Vegas, and guess what? I decided to go with her and find it there. And I have a few days off school, so it's just perfect. Everyone's saying the shopping there is the best and they have everything. So I'm gonna see if that's actually true and if I could find all the things there for my best friend's birthday. And the reason why I'm going is because I always wanted to go to Vegas and this is just perfect timing. And while I'm at it, I could find my best friend those products. And it's all because she's my best friend and it's her big birthday and I really want to go all out, get her the dream products. I know she's gonna be like so happy. But I have a problem. Since we are going, but we have a low budget, so we have to stay in the cheapest hotel possible. And I'm honestly like kind of scared. Like genuinely, I don't know what to expect. What if it's gonna be really, really bad? I have no idea. It's like the cheapest hotel there because we just have to fit in the budget. And since we are going, I'm gonna be recording this whole time and you guys are coming along. And I'm just gonna show you guys once I get there. And later, I just wanna look back at it and laugh. But for now, I don't know where it's gonna take me and how it's all gonna turn out. And I'm just gonna do a little highlighter just to feel myself, even at 3 in the morning. And I'll just finish the rest on the go. Okay, done, and I'll keep you guys updated.
Alright, this is honestly the last thing I want to fucking talk about, but if I can save a girl from going through this, then it's worth it. So get ready with me for my, 5th doctor's appointment because of this reason. I got on birth control for 3 years without doing any sort of research, and it completely ruined my body long term. Now, I know I'm gonna get dumbasses in the comments, I know I'm not a doctor, and I know everybody's body reacts differently. Sorry, I hate when dumbass people comment dumbass shit, like it's not common sense. But this was my experience being on Nexaplanon, which is the thing in your arm. I still have a scar from it, if you can see that. I've had it out for over a year now and I'm still dealing with the repercussions of it. So the side effects while I was on it were completely terrible. Depression, anxiety, panic attacks, literally no interest in intimacy whatsoever, which literally defeats the point of having it. Weight gain, and I don't mean like an extra 10 pounds, I mean like an extra 30. Birth control also makes it extremely difficult to build muscle, so that was fun going to the gym for years and seeing absolutely no progress until I got off. That was really sexy. I did have no period the entire time that I was on it though, and you might be like, oh my god, that's so nice, that's a good thing. That cannot be fucking healthy. Like, it was fun, don't get me wrong, but like that cannot be healthy. That can't be good for you. It became very clear that it wasn't good for me. Getting off of it came with even more concerning side effects. So if you're on birth control right now and you don't have any side effects, be careful when you get off of it. Completely screwed up my hormones. My hormones are so insanely terrible now. If only y'all knew like half of the side effects that I have. For one, my body clings to fat like there's no tomorrow. It's obviously like really fucking sucks because I work my ass off in the gym, I eat right, and I just can't lose weight because my hormones are so fucked up from being on that shit. My cycles are like 50 days long. So every month is basically a pregnancy scare, and that's really fun. It's always a fun little game. Okay, this is TMI, but I really don't give a fuck. My girls started leaking. The first time it happened, I was like, oh my god, I'm pregnant. No, I wasn't pregnant. My hormones are just extremely messed up. Now I'm able to build muscle now that I'm off of it, but I still can't lose fat. And what actually susses me out, when I went to get it out and told my doctor how many problems I was having with it, she like convinced me to keep it in, or like tried to at least. And my whole family is full of doctors, if you didn't know. Doctors make money when they prescribe things. But it's like, girl, I just told you how badly this is messing up my body, and you're gonna sit here and like convince me to stay on it? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I went back to her multiple times to tell her like all the problems I've been having with my hormones and weight loss, and she literally told me like there's nothing wrong with me over and over again. Like, girl, my boobs are leaking. There is milk coming out of me. Like, I'm fully nursing an imaginary kid. So nonetheless, I'm done with that fucking doctor. I have an appointment with my uncle today because he's a doctor. He's gonna do hormone tests on me. He's gonna figure out and get to the bottom of what the hell's wrong with me. Now, am I scared to tell my uncle that my are leaking? Yeah. But it's like, I'm so desperate now. I've tried everything. I started taking a vitamin B6 supplement to balance out my hormones. And if I wasn't so stupid when I was 18 and just got this birth control without knowing anything about it, literally the side effects say that things like this can happen long term. Like, there are girls that have PCOS from this shit. I'm so scared that that is what it is. There's literally so many different options of birth control that wouldn't have completely ruined my body, that are non-hormonal and don't fuck with your hormones. I was just a dumb 18-year-old 14-year-old that's like, I don't want to get pregnant and I also don't want to take a pill every day, so I'm gonna do this. Not knowing that I was gonna be ruining my body for literally the next like 5 years. Actually, I don't even know if this shit's like gonna be fixed ever, so it could be permanent. I'm not saying don't get on birth control because y'all ain't about to get fucking pregnant and blame it on me. But I am saying to make sure you do research before you put anything in your body, especially in your fucking arm. It's fucking embarrassing that I can't lose fat no matter what I do. It's fucking embarrassing that I have like basically no drive for intimacy, and it's embarrassing that my boobs freaking leak when I'm not pregnant at all. Especially when every doctor that you've been to is like gaslighting you into getting back onto it for money and trying to convince you that nothing's wrong with you when you so clearly know that something is insanely wrong with your body. I'm just like hoping and praying that my uncle can figure out what exactly is wrong and how I can fix it, and that it's even fixable, and that I can even have kids if I want to, because it is so terrifying when like your body's ruined and you know that it's your fault. You fully did this to it. So many new insecurities just stem from the effects of this fucking birth control. Also, lip plumper is Scranted Beauty. Just watch this. 1 second. Like, are you kidding? I'll tag it below if you want to go buy it because this is the only lip plumper that works for me. Anyway, my uncle's office is like 45 minutes away from me, and I'm like terrified of driving on the highway that I have to drive on. So that's gonna be really cute too. But yeah, wish me luck. Hopefully they find something and can help me. I love you, hobknockers, and do your research. Please, you can save yourself so much trouble. Text messages between you and another girl, that's a body. If your Instagram looks like the fucking Lululemon checkout line except photoshopped to living shit, 1 body per account. If you accept a compliment from another girl and say anything other than, get the fuck away from me, you stank ass smelling hoe, then throwing a 45-pound plate at her, that's a body. If you go to a strip club while in a relationship, that's how many bodies are there that night. If you watch adult movies while in a relationship, that's 10 bodies. If you don't let your girlfriend post bikini pics, but you follow a bunch of girls that do post them, that's a body. And you're a fucking hypocrite. If you go to another girl for advice on your relationship, that's a body, and a damn ugly one. If you pay for adult content from another girl when you're in a relationship, that's a whole damn graveyard, and you're a fucking loser. If you follow a girl that your girlfriend hates, that's a damn body. If you call your car pretty more than you do your girlfriend, that's a body, and you're probably not straight, so it's a dude's body. If you say that you're a very sexual person when you're really just an addict, that's a fucking morgue. If you've ever used another girl to make your girlfriend jealous, that's a body, and I'm sorry that you hate yourself, little man. If you've ever told your girlfriend that another girl's hot, that is a fucking body, and I'm sorry that you have self-esteem issues and think that's the only way to tell if she likes you. Just keep practicing those self-affirmations, little boy. Things a confident man would never do. If I can't tell if that's your damn snap score or your phone number, that's a fucking body. Love you, hobknockers. Stay sexy.